Hi lovely souls, my name is Samantha James. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today we have a pick a card for you, and it's going to be, what does your person want to say to you? I'm going to be doing channeled messages, and I will be offering an extended for this reading. So if it is resonating, you can follow me over to the extended. This video is going to be for those of you who feel like you're either in no contact, or there's separation, or this person has a very difficult time communicating to you, and you kind of want to know what would they say, or what would their higher self say to you. So we have 3 decks to choose from today. We have deck number 1, deck number 2, and deck number 3, and those will be your piles. So pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I will see you guys at your reading. Hello, group number 1. If you guys chose this deck, I believe this is the Essential Tarot deck. This is for you. Don't mind my nails. I don't have any nails, but I am going to at least get like a little manicure today because I have been learning guitar and I have paint on my hands because I've been painting, all that great stuff. But I hope you guys are doing well. I have missed you. Today we are going to be talking about, what would your person say to you, and kind of what is blocking them from saying what they have to say. This could be for those of you who are in connections where there's little to no contact, separation, or they just have a difficult time in general communicating their feelings to you. You will have the option to extend. So let's get right into it. Pile number 1. I just uploaded an 18 plus to Patreon. So if you guys are Patreon members, this one's really difficult to shuffle, so just bear with me. If you're Patreon members already, then you've probably seen it. If not, then I would recommend coming and joining the fam. Group number 1. All right, we got the Knight of Swords. I don't think I'm gonna read reversals. Group number 1, what would their person say to them? We have the Knight of Swords, we have the Lovers. I mean, this person wants to communicate, that's for sure. They're definitely feeling the energy. So if you guys are separated or in no contact, which it doesn't seem like you are, but you definitely can be, there is definitely like a spiritual energetic connection here between y'all. So despite contact or no contact or whatever it is, I think you guys can feel each other energetically. Okay. All right. So for the overall energy, we have the 10 of Cups. It's kind of a big deal, you guys. So this person is in love with you, is falling in love with you. You guys are already in a relationship, already married together. And if it's like you're like Sam, none of those things, they are absolutely in love with you, but they have not told you that. They have not expressed that. They don't know how to. We're going to clarify these cards, but it's like maybe that's part of what you're feeling or what they're wanting to say, or maybe you can kind of anticipate that there's something on the tip of their tongue that they're not saying. For some of you, there's going to be a case here with the 1, 5, 6, 7 of Wands and the 8 of Wands, that they're sort of rebelling against their feelings with the Lovers. They're sort of pushing away from them, or these feelings are really scary to them, okay? So if you felt like this person has pulled away from you, clarify the Knight of Swords for me. You have the Page of Pentacles. It kind of came out weird. I feel like it wanted to be in reverse. Yeah, we have the 3 of Swords in reverse, but I'm not reading reversals, so we're going to keep it in the upright. Clarifying the Lovers. All right, wow. Clarify the 10 of Cups for me. We have the 4 of Cups. Wow. We have the 5 of Pentacles clarifying, the 7 of Wands. Yeah, it's exactly what I kind of anticipated here. And we have the Ace of Cups clarifying the 8 of Wands. All right, you guys. So this person's like in love with you, okay? But they are scared shitless of these feelings that they have for you. And maybe these feelings with the Knight of Swords have come quite fast in the connection and in the relationship. I feel like also with the Page of Pentacles, like maybe there wasn't even an offer yet. Like it's like they're in love with you before there was even maybe a third date, or before there was even like steady dating. You know what I'm saying? Like going steady or being in a relationship, being boyfriend, girlfriend, and they're already feeling these deep like feels, these deep emotions. I feel like this person has never felt like this before about someone. Now, they have been in love, and I think that it ended in heartbreak and tragedy, which is, you know, usually how it goes. If you, you know, if you, what am I trying to say? It's like, it's either you get married and you grow old together, or you like suffer a little bit. It happens. And I feel like this person suffered, and they could possibly not be over the suffering that they went through, or they hadn't anticipated that they would meet someone like you so soon and so quickly upon going through this heartbreak. Maybe they dated a little too soon. Maybe they were heartbroken still, and they still had a lot of things to patch up, and they didn't, and they met you, and then there's this kind of whirlwind of emotion. And I feel like this person really is trying to decipher whether or not they are, like, it's giving me the vibe of like, am I just crazy? You know, like, am I just losing it? Like, this person's like, am I just vulnerable? Like, is it just like one person comes along that's fantastic and I'm in love because I have no fucking bearings on myself? Like, this person is really questioning themselves. There's like a lot of mixture here. I'm not seeing like a ton of swords energy, but I do feel like this person is a chronic overthinker, and this person could have honestly pushed you away, and honestly have, for some of you, probably have hurt you here in this process. Some of you, I feel like there is no contact, there is separation. You're not understanding what's going on. Like, you thought things were going really well and really smoothly. You feel the connection too. With the Lovers, it's mutual. With the Lovers, it's mutual. But with the Lovers as well, there's also a choice that needs to be made here. And this person needs to choose to release this heartbreak from the past so that they can, you know, embrace this new beginning with you. But they're not understanding just how to do that. Like, not everyone is spiritual. Not everyone is enlightened. Not everyone, you know, looks at things from the perspective in which we do, as far as delegating through tarot cards and asking spirit for advice. So, you know, in the natural born mind, navigating this can be confusing. And I feel like this person, but I don't want to defend them, because I don't think what they're doing to you is right, which I feel like is why you're here at this reading. Like, what the fuck do they want to say to me? Am I, like, maybe you guys, this is such twin energy, by the way, are feeling this too. We're like, am I fucking crazy? Like, I feel so much for this person too that I wasn't anticipating on feeling. And then they pushed me away. Like, was this all in my head? I feel like you guys have those questions. And then we're fucking ending with the Ace of Cups here. Holy moly. I mean, it's like, this person is like, they are very hot and cold. They are. They are charged fast and charged towards you and passionate, and then they draw back. And then there's nothing with the Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. There's nothing that they have to offer you. And that could be filled in with gaps of silence or excuses or whatever it is. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know, like, they're absolutely in love with you. Okay, I do want to pull more cards, but I want to do some channeled messages. I think I'm going to use this deck, actually. Okay, what would group number one's person say to them? Like, this person is, I know I keep saying that, like, very loosely, like, they're in love with you, they're in love with you. And for a lot of you, this might be like, yeah, right. Like, it might come as sort of a disbelief or a shock, because they really are, and we'll look more into this person, of course, but they really have hidden it beneath the surface. Like, they might be very hard to read. They might be holding their cards very close to their chest. But they are, and it's an energy that is strongly coming through, okay? So, will we make it? Will we make it? Pure. All right. What would this person say to group number one? What would group number one's person say to them? Ooh, that wasn't supposed to be in here, but we have the strength card. So it's like, I'd say something if I had the courage. Okay, we have, you're so good to me. Like the phoenix, we will rise. What would group number one's person say? Have you moved on? All right, so this person took the distance from you. They took this distance willingly, and then they want to, sorry, I'm getting defensive over you guys. They want to check up on you and ask you if you've moved on. Maybe you pulled away as well. We have divine timing. There definitely is some sort of element of divine timing here. Okay, so I'm going to keep those, and I'm going to clarify it with tarot. I definitely feel like there is some sort of spiritual connection here. Okay, we have death with will we make it? Clarify pure. Clarify pure. So we got Scorpio energy. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, but I'm not reading reversals. So we have the Five of Pentacles. Clarify, you're so good to me. Clarify, you're so good to me. We have the Magician. Clarify, like the phoenix, we will rise. We have the Devil. Lots of major arcana. So we got Capricorn, Gemini, and Scorpio coming through. Of course, we have Pentacle energy, so earth signs, you know who they are. I'm going to tell you. We have the Ace of Wands. Have you moved on? And then divine timing. Six of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. All right, I'll take it. Oh, Lordy. Okay. Will we make it? Death. Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. And for some of you, you probably are fed up. For some of you, you're gonna be fed up. You're gonna be like, I don't give a fuck. I don't accept this for myself. Some of you are drawing a boundary energetically. You're drawing a boundary with spirit and your guides, and you're saying, listen, this isn't for me. I don't want to be on this journey. And that's for some of you. You're gonna reject it, and that's fine. And that's, like I said, different journeys for different people. Some of you, it's like, will we make it? Death. There has to be a transformation. Things cannot go on the way that they're going on. This person still has to develop spiritually, and they have to develop in their communication. So will we make it? Yeah, if this person decides to do right by you, if they decide to kind of transform these behaviors, if they decide to initiate transformation here, yeah, quite possibly, because death isn't always just about endings, although for some of you it could be. It's also about ending something that's not working and then having a rebirth. With the phoenix, we will rise. Pure, with the Five of Pentacles. This person feels like you deserve a lot better than how they have treated you. And they feel like maybe some of y'all have not been pushy. There's a lot of mirroring going on, but they don't know that. So they're not looking at this as mirroring energy. They could just be looking at it as like, oh, the group number one's being really patient with me, or group number one really backed off, or I scared group number one away, which could be interpreted that way, but it's really just you being like, fine, you don't want to talk to me, I'm not gonna fucking talk to you, I'm not gonna triple text you, you know what I'm saying? That could be your energy actually, and then they're interpreting it as like, damn, I really pushed group number one away. So they are viewing you as very pure, in that they feel like they really did fuck this connection up and leave you out in the cold, unrightfully so, because I think at the very least you guys deserved an explanation and you didn't get one, is what I'm seeing. Hold on, let me adjust the camera. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this person did not grant you clarity, and they're feeling really bad about it, even more so. Like the guilt and the shame is coming through even more so, because you have been so good to them, because you are so pure. I feel like this person, I I kind of want to clarify the Magician further because I'm getting mixed messages as far as their perception of you. I might do a poll and like ask you guys if you want me to do that video next. What is their perception of you? But I'm almost feeling like we have the Hermit. Okay, because I'm almost feeling like, and it could just be that this group is very split in energies, but I feel like for some of you, your person is viewing you as like putting on an act. Like they know that you're not actually feeling like docile and you're not actually being patient. Like you're just, you know, putting on an act because this, oh God, this person. Do we have to be like this group number one's person? Do you really have to do all this? You're doing the most. This person is doing the most with the thinking. I mean, chill out, bro. Okay, I'll just be honest. I feel like this person's like kind of like a masochist. They're kind of cynical. This person kind of is negative in their thinking. And they could even be like, well, maybe group number one's manipulating me. Maybe they're just putting on an act with the Magician to make me fall in love with them, to make me feel crazy. I feel like for some of you, this person doesn't understand the scope of a spiritual connection. They might even think you put a spell on them. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, no, bro, like you have feelings. Like the Tin Man does have a heart. And it's like, I feel like this person is just in disbelief, and that's why they're doing mental gymnastics in their head. Like they don't even know what to fucking think of you. So on one hand, they think you're really pure and you're really good to them. And then on the other hand, they're like, maybe they're not. Maybe they're a trickster. Maybe they just wanted with the devil. Because I feel like this person is obsessing over these thoughts. Like I said, mental gymnastics. You live in their head rent free. Maybe you didn't know that because there's so much fucking silence. I wouldn't doubt that this person is a fixed sign. Leo, Aquarius, Aries. I don't know if Aries is fixed. Taurus. Something where it's like, they're very fucking stubborn, okay? So, and then there's a tit for tat energy because of the mirroring going on. So it's like, what am I trying to say? It's like this person is having a tough time reading you. The same way that you're having a tough time reading them. But I feel like you guys have a bit of a hand because of tarot. But that's about it. Like, I do feel like this person is like, I don't know why I'm holding back, and maybe it's their energy that I'm sorry if I keep pausing and stuttering. You guys know me. If you know my channel, I don't communicate like this usually. So I could just really be channeling hard. This person holds the fuck back. Okay. Let's just put it that way. This person has a lot of discipline. They know how to hold their cards close to their chest. And they don't want to be vulnerable. God forbid you are vulnerable. Man, God forbid you put your ego down for a goddamn second. But, you know, like I said, different paths for different people. What's interesting is that you guys are so elevated spiritually. So that's why I said the group is split. Some of y'all are not going to accept this for yourself as your journey. Others of you, because no matter what split you are in this group, this is a divine counterpart. Okay, you met this person for a reason. Some of you met them just to kind of like spin them onto their fucking ascension because it's about time. And others of you, I heard that. I heard some of y'all be like, I'm tired of being the person that triggers someone into their ascension. I know, babe. But for others of you, it's like, no, I want this person. I'll see it through. I'm not in a rush, but it's fucking annoying right now. And I get it. You know, different paths for different people. This person is stubborn, you know, and I think you know that. I think you guys are stubborn too. There's a huge mirroring energy, and I think it's kind of fun at the same time, but it's like not at the same time. What was I trying to say? The grand point I was trying to make, you're so good to me, the Magician, the devil, you live in their head rent free, yada yada, is that they're obsessed with you, and they think it's because you put a spell on them, not because they actually have interest in you, although they do have interest in you for real, and we can talk about the characteristics, and I'm gonna do a lot of that in the extended as well, but it's because of some sort of magical entity. Like this person has a tough time admitting to the reality of the situation, that they caught feelings, okay? That they met someone, although they weren't healed, although they were still heartbroken, that they met someone that is going to trigger them into growing the fuck up. Because I feel like if they hadn't met you, this person would loll in their heartbreak for as long as time goes. Like I said, masochist energy, that's kind of an extreme word, but this is someone that wants to be, you know, pitied. I wouldn't doubt that this person is like, and I'm going to try not to do this with my son because Jesus. I'm sure this is someone who is a mama's boy and just, you know, wants their wounds to be licked and yada, yada, yada. But it's time to grow up, honey buddy. And I love the side tangent I'm going on. I feel like this person is having a tough time figuring you out because on one hand, they think you're a sneaky link, that you did this to them, and that you don't even care. It's like you put a spell on them and you moved on. Have you moved on with the Ace of Wands? You're out in the streets being a freak. I don't think that's true, actually. I really don't. I think you guys are just like, you know what? If it's not this person, fuck it. I'm gonna put energy into me. Like, I really don't think y'all are interested in anyone else, for starters, and second, I don't think you guys want to keep going in circles because it does seem like y'all collectively might be attracting people that you keep spinning into their ascension and it's not benefiting you. So maybe you've really pulled back, not just on them, but your energy in general on dating. So I don't think that, and this could just be, you're sexy, you're a hot commodity. We'll talk about it. I hope y'all have time. I have time. We'll be here a while. We haven't extended as well. But I just feel like you're very beautiful and you're very sexy and you're very spellbound. You're very dark feminine energy. You're very charismatic, you know? You got that je ne sais quoi. And it's like, if they fell for you this quickly, this hard, you know, no one else is going to have a hard time doing the same. So I feel like this person is a combination of just losing their mind and just racking their brain. Like with the Hermit, I think this could be, again, y'all are mirroring each other. I don't think this person thinks you're being a hermit. I think they think you're out in the streets. Maybe they do see you on social media. Maybe it's funny to you. Maybe it's payback to you to glow up. Oh, you want to ghost me? You want to ignore me? You want to pull back your energy? Fine. I'm going to go hang out with my friends. I'm going to go to the club. I'm going to, you know, whatever the fuck you guys are doing. But I don't think that's in the energy with the goal of like finding someone. I think you're just like, I'm going to focus on me. And I love that for you. Okay. So don't stop. But they might be seeing you on social media. They might be seeing your pictures. They might be stalking you. I'm getting a lot of downloads. So if I'm talking at the speed of light, I'm sorry. And they're like making their own conclusions out of it. But I think you literally are in your hermit energy as well. So yeah, like you have a balance of going out and hanging out with friends, but I think you guys are mostly just putting effort into yourself, whether that equals going out with friends, whether that equals staying home and reading a book. Like you guys are mirroring them. I think they're in their hermit energy, but mostly in a tortured sense, in that they are trying to figure out what to do with this situation. And for the most part, I feel like their higher self and their ego are battling with each other. Their higher self is like, we will get through this. We'll figure this out. And then their ego is like, well, what if they've moved on? What if they're fucking other people? You know, like this person is just like going back and forth, and it really is putting them into a tizzy. But lots of major arcana, because it's a very significant relationship, whether they want to admit it or not. So what your person would say to you is like, I feel like is a split between their higher self, like trying to assure you, and then the reality of how they operate, which honestly isn't through their higher self, it's through their ego. And I feel like they would be like, you know, I don't know if we're gonna make it. I don't know if I am ready for this. I don't know if I deserve you. You're so good to me. You're honestly so pure. I don't know if, you know, maybe you have moved on. Maybe you should move on. Maybe you deserve to move on. You know, it's like, that's what this person would say to you. But at the same time, they're just like, but I think if you just give me some time, I think there's just some timing at play. If you just give me some time, I think we will make it. I think we'll fucking rise. I think we'll get through this. I want this connection, okay? With the Six of Pentacles, nothing says I want this more than the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, which we did start with. And that's kind of where this person was like, you know, like they froze because they were not quite there yet, but they were there. But it was just so fucking intense with the Lovers. They're like, I didn't even get to offer you my little pentacle. I didn't even get to offer you my pentacle. And it's like, okay, well, you know, they're like, and here's the thing. They want this. They want you. Some of y'all are mothers, so shout out to my mommies out there. I just feel like this person, even when they do come through, it's not gonna be big. And that's not to downplay the connection, but it's to say that it just never did start. So it's like, it's when they do come back, it's going to finally start. So it's like there's been this big gap, this big delay in the connection, which almost feels unnecessary. All right. Why? Because, I mean, this person wasn't spiritual. They were maybe as rock solid as it gets. And then they met you. Okay, how did this happen? Changes, butterflies, fate, fears, and the past. All right, let's clarify. And then I'm going to do some oracle. How did this happen? The Seven of Wands. Changes. The Knight of Wands. All right. Butterflies, the Nine of Wands. God forbid they feel something good, right? What are these feelings? What are these butterflies in my stomach? Jesus. Okay, we have fate. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's like, okay. Fears, the Chariot, and then the Ten of Pentacles. And then the past, the Hangman. All right. So you met this person at a time where they weren't over their past. Whatever happened in their past. And I hate even saying that because it's so lame. Like, oh, you're not over your ex. I mean, I think they're over their ex, but I don't think they're over what happened. It could have been that this person was married. Maybe they had a kid with this person. Maybe they had joint assets. Maybe they invested a lot of time and energy and money. Maybe there was a lot of fighting that went down in the connection and they thought they were fighting for a cause and then it was all just for nothing. So it was like, wow, I spent a lot of time fighting with someone and I could have spent all that time investing into myself or my business or my body, you know, whatever it is. We all have our own little hang-ups, okay? And this person hasn't released them. That's a problem, okay? So they're stuck in the past and they are just stagnated because of it. I do think that they're trying to look at things differently with the Hangman, clarifying the past. Moving on back, we have the Seven of Wands clarifying how did this happen. So I think this is interesting because I could read this two different ways. I could read, how did this happen with us? Like, how did I meet you? You know, but I kind of want to read it as like, how did this happen? This separation, this no contact. Was this a product of my own making? Did I create this in my own head? They're sort of advancing in their mentality, whereas it felt very stuck. I feel like there's some progression here. So this person, I do want to say this. If you're in no contact, I don't know why I'm yelling at y'all, because I really don't like readers that yell, but like at the same time, hello, hi. My neck hurts too. Let me know if that resonates. Anyway, it didn't hurt before I started this reading. That's why I want you to know if it resonates. I do feel like if you're in no contact, if you're in separation, or if it's just fucking weird. Let's say it's no contact because they texted you some stupid shit. Maybe you were in separation or you were in no contact and they said, hey, you know, after like 2 weeks, of course you're not going to respond to that. What the fuck am I supposed to do with hey, you know? And what? For what? So I can respond to hey and get ghosted for another 2 weeks? Fuck that. So I feel like this could be a no contact of your own making, but kind of like their own making. Does that make sense? if you're in any of these scenarios, there will be movement. I see movement. I know that you've probably heard that from other tarot readings. There's movement. They're going to come towards you. They're going to make an offer. It's true. It's true. I'm clarifying those other readings. That it's true. They are. Because they don't. Here's the thing. They know deep down inside, beneath the fears, beneath the past, beneath the ego, all of it, all these fucking mental blockages and bullshit that is holding y'all back. And that's not to say that you guys don't have blockages too, so work on releasing them. They know that this is a fated connection, okay? So like their higher self, their intuition, like what is their intuition telling them? Like you're gonna lose group number one. Like fuck you worried about what group number one's doing with someone else. You're about to fumble them, okay? And that's your fault, not theirs, yours. So they are figuring it out how to get through these feelings. Like butterflies to them is like not a great feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like to others, other people are like, I'm in love, I feel so good. And to them, they're like, what are these feelings? With the 9 of Wands, it's kind of funny to me. But it's like, yes, changes. The 9 of Wands, there's movement here. Yes, they are going to come back, circle back towards you. It doesn't seem like it. And maybe for some of you, it doesn't seem like it because Spirit doesn't want you to be hung up on this. They want you to just let it go and release it. And this motherfucker will have to come back how they come back. And then you'll make your decision when you make your decision. But there's been a sense of like your life has been on pause, although you're trying for it not to be. I think you guys have recently pulled back your energy and you really have been focusing on yourself. And honestly, good for you, Glen Coco. But like, for those of you who haven't, Spirit's not too happy with you on that front because no one wants you hung up on somebody. Nobody. You know, not Spirit, not your angels, not your guides, none of it. But yes, there is movement here. This person is going to be like, oh shit, I need to fucking get on the saddle and just run on towards them like as fast as possible. And I can't just come with a stupid Page of Pentacle offer. I need to come in with something meaningful and steadfast with the Ace of Pentacles. And despite my fears, with this, look at this. Look, I mean, look at all this movement. All right, we got the 9 of Wands, the Chariot, the 10 of Pentacles. Don't you just love tarot? 10 of Pentacles. It's like, this person's like, okay, I'm about to fumble, like, and I haven't said it throughout this reading, but it's there. And you know it's there because maybe some other reader has been saying it to you over and over again. This person sees you as marriage material. They see you as the one they want to end up with. And maybe they were too busy being a fuck boy. Maybe they're projecting that onto you with the Ace of Wands, blah, 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 yada, yada. That's not the kind of reading we're doing right now. But, you know, if you want a private reading, you know, whatever it is. Anyway, so I feel like this person is saying to themselves, I'm going to lose group number one. And honestly, I've never met anyone like group number one. And I don't know if I'm in a position to accept losing them. Okay? I don't think I'm in a position to accept losing them. I'm just not. Okay? We have Yamaya, grandmother, ocean, premadoral. Wow. Some of y'all really might already be mothers here. And they really love that. So if you maybe, this is a smaller energy and this is for a smaller few of you. Some of y'all, maybe they have met your kid or kids, or they know that you're very invested, and maybe you're like, maybe I scared them off because I have a kid or I have kids. And no, it's actually the opposite. In fact, they see you and they want to be, they want to give you more. Okay, they want to have kids with you. We have sacrifice and we have vulnerability. Wow, look at these. Look at and look at the deck. It's actually very light. Well, some of the cards, you know, and you guys got very dark cards. So this person has been really seeping in this energy. There are those worth making. There are those that will destroy you. And I feel like this person is like, I don't know where I am in this. You know, group number one might end up destroying me. But I think it's worth it to see. Because I feel like this person has been on guard of you possibly destroying them, because that was the whole thing, right? They felt these intense feelings for you, and they never thought that they could feel more than what they felt for their ex, or, you know, they never thought that and it's funny, the irony, the paradox to all of this, the dichotomy, is that they've manifested you. They asked for you, you came, and then they're like, no fucking way, you know, too good to be true, no way. And I feel like this person is thinking to themselves, you know what, after this whole mental gymnastics, they're coming full circle, they're coming back and being like, you know what, if this ends in tragedy, so be it. At least I saw it through. I don't know if I cannot see it through. I don't know if I'm going to be happy with myself if I don't try. Okay, we have vulnerability. Open your heart, allow yourself to be tender. This person's like, you know what, it's time to put down my swords, and it's time to be tender. It's time to let me see this through. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like this person is going to come back around in a way that maybe you guys hadn't anticipated. Give me a second. If you hear that I'm at a distance, I am trying to get another deck. Okay, I found it. Okay, so this is the Hidden Truth Oracle. I'm going to pull a few more channeled messages, and then I'm going to meet you in the extended. And in the extended, we're going to clarify these channeled messages, but we're also going to talk about, you know, what does their return look like? What are they currently perceiving of you and thinking of you? I know I was a distraction from your pain. I hid who I really am from you. I wish things could be different. So we're going to talk about what their next actions look like. Are they going to take action? If so, what does it look like? How are they perceiving you? What do they think of you? I want you. That's going to be in the extended link down below. I'm going to clarify these channeled messages as well. I want to be more than friends. All right, group number 1, I love you guys so much. If we are parting ways here, I love you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And for those of you, I will see you in the extended. Hello, group 2. Welcome. All right, so you guys were attracted to the Golden Wheel deck. So we are going to be talking about, what would your person say to you? You know, let's say you guys are in no contact, or there's some sort of communication blockages, or you're in separation, whatever it may be. We're going to talk about what this person would say to you. I am not going to read reversals. You will have the option to extend, where we will pull some more cards. Okay, so there's a lot of good cards coming out already, so I'm just going to get with it. So we have the Sun to start. Number 2. Oh my gosh, we have the 3 of Swords. What would your person, what would group number 2's person say to them right now? We have the 7 of Swords. This is my least favorite card in the whole deck of all the cards. What would your person say to you right now? We have the Knight of Cups. Wow, don't tell me. All right, and we have the 5 of Cups. So the 7 of Swords is the main energy here in this dynamic, which is interesting because you guys probably saw that Hierophant pop out. We're starting off with the Sun, 7 of Swords being the main energy here in this connection. We have the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Wow, I just got heavy too, like in my chest. I feel like with the 7 of Swords being the main energy right now popping out in the reading, sorry, I just want to adjust the camera so everyone can see. It's kind of saying to me that there's some sneakiness going on in this connection. Now, that doesn't even have to be true, because although we have the 3 of Swords, I'm not necessarily getting that this person's involved with someone else and there's a third party. Maybe you are, or because there's communication blockages, both of y'all are sort of filling in the blanks with your own thoughts, okay? And both of you are watching each other, by the way, like on social media. You're both kind of keeping an eye on each other's page, and there's a lot of there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of y'all are both very upset with the connection where it is right now. And what's so interesting is y'all both really are so happy from each other. So as much as you guys are each other's happiness, you're each other's downfall at the same time, which is interesting. I do feel like this person wants to communicate their feelings for you, but they're not sure how. And I almost feel like they're watching you right now. And I feel like this person is perceiving you as maybe you're seeing someone else or dating someone else, or like they're viewing you as the sneaky link. Now in the extended, we are going to be talking about their perception towards you, but we're not even close to being there. So, you know, we'll get there when we get there. If this resonates and you end up joining the extended, but I do want to do channeled messages and I want to clarify them. So but first, actually, I want to clarify these cards. Sorry, I took a little bit of a break because I had to get my son from his daycare. So it's like nighttime now, and my decks are all over the place, so sorry. Okay, let's clarify the sun for me. We have the 9 of Cups. Okay. That looked like more than 9 cups, sorry. We have the 9 of Cups. We have the 4 of Wands, I'll take it. Clarify the 3 of Swords for me. I'm kind of got like a message that came through with this, and like you make them really happy. Like you are kind of it for them. That's a big statement, and there's going to be a lot of explaining in this reading that goes on that I'll have to clarify to tell you, to reassure you, because there's such a lack of communication and reassurance in this connection. I feel like some of y'all will be like, like they've never expressed that to me. This is giving me like this person has never expressed anything to you. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this seems like a strictly intuitive, energetic connection where you feel it, they feel it. Maybe y'all felt it in person together, and maybe y'all are in separation now and it's hard to read between the lines. Maybe you're watching a lot of tarot readings and all of them are saying the same thing, and you're just like, what the fuck is going on? How come they won't say it? There's a lot of twin energy here. I don't really like to dive into that kind of thing, but we got the 4 of Wands is my indicator for it. Other readers have different indicators, but I'm just getting a lot of like mirroring, because I'll say what they're thinking, but I know that this is what you're thinking of them. It's giving me that energy. You know what I'm saying? But the message that came through just now was like, they see you as it, like you make them happy, but they don't know how you feel either. That's the thing. You don't know how they feel because they've never expressed it. They don't know how you feel because you've never expressed it. So they're just going based off their own perceptions, and you're going based off your own perceptions. And they're kind of perceiving you as happy without them. You know, like they're almost like, I don't know if I want to interrupt group number 2's happiness. Like they seem fine without me. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it's true. We got the 4 of Cups. Yeah. They're like afraid of rejection, or they're afraid of you rejecting them, or maybe they feel like you already have. Maybe you ghosted them. Maybe they ghosted you and then they came through with some communication and it was not up to par. I'm really getting like they're not meeting your standards, and you're trying to train them with your actions. You're not trying to sit with them and tell them, no, you need to talk to me like this, or you need to treat me like this. You're kind of like, you'll back up. You'll take like 10 steps back. Yeah, we have the Chariot. They're feeling like you hold the power right now. The Tower. Jesus, what is with this person? It's so dramatic. Just tell them how you feel. Like, my God, like, I do sense that this is the masculine energy, although this can be a same-sex connection, but it still can very much be a masculine, feminine type of duality here. The King of Wands. Yeah, just fucking man up. Like, the person being so dramatic. It's like telling you how they feel and being vulnerable with you with the Knight of Cups is like the end of the world to them. It's like scares the shit out of them. And they truly feel like it's gonna knock their world down, which is why they have it. And maybe even why you took 10 steps back. I don't know why I said 10 steps back, which is also very dramatic, but maybe you straight up were like, even though you like this person so much too, you kind of almost give me a feeling that you know that they're not going anywhere. Like, you know, you kind of have a hold on them, which is interesting, and I love that. But they want to come, they're like watching you with that Seven of Swords energy because they want to come towards you. And I feel like even if you are being sneaky or they are perceiving you as being sneaky, of course, we'll get more into that in the extended. They are almost not even mad. Like, they're mad about it, but it's like it's almost putting a fire under their ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost making them be like, oh shit, like I gotta do this shit now. Like, I gotta do this right now, or I'm gonna lose them. I'm gonna lose group number 2. They're gonna be in a relationship. I am going to fully not have a chance with them. So like, although it pisses me off and like you're kind of forcing this person to compete. Even though there's probably, for some of you, there probably is someone else. For a lot of you, there is no one else. They're making this shit up in their head, but fuck it. Let them, let them compete. Let whatever like ignites the passion that you know that they have, okay, with the King of Wands, which I feel like is what they met you with, is this King of Wands, Sun, Hierophant energy. And then they took like steps back because they're not very good at handling emotion, expressing their feelings, and understanding like any of that. So it's kind of giving the energy of like this person, there is like a separation here, okay, between y'all. There like was, and this person could be very, very attractive, honestly, and a lot of people could be looking at them, and this person like could be a model or like a TikToker. I don't know why I said that. Maybe that resonates with you, or like, I don't know, have a lot of clout and get a lot of attention, and like maybe people don't reject them and you did, and you are like, oh, I'm not dealing with this shit, and they're kind of like, wait, come back, clarify that chariot for me. Just give me one card, Spirit, please. I'm gonna take the top. Like, literally, like, okay, 3 came out and I was like, I'm gonna take the top, and it's the Ace of Cups, like clarifying the chariot, which is clarifying the Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's like whether they think you're with someone else or not, whether that pisses them off or not. I'm not even getting the Five of Wands, you know what I'm saying? It's making them be like, I need to tell group number 2 how I feel so that they know that I'm still in the running, because maybe they don't think I'm in the running and they've just completely written me off and they're entertaining other people and they're going to be married before I know it. Like, I feel like this person's being really dramatic, but like, let them. King of Swords, yeah, expression, 10 of Wands. They're like, if I don't fucking do this now, finally, I feel like for some of you guys, it's like a long time coming. Clarify the Tower. They're like, I don't even really care if I embarrass myself at this point with the Tower. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. They're like, if I don't, yeah, the Fool. Wow, this is really good energy, you guys. They're like, if I don't say something now, I'm going to fucking fumble this shit. Like, literally. And they want to have a do-over with you. They want to have a new beginning. They feel like you guys are on really bad footing right now, and they are correct about that. And they want to have a better new beginning, okay? So I'm going to put these cards away because I want this deck to be full when we do the channeled messages. So, I'm not even ready. How did this happen? Channeled messages from group number 2's person. How did this happen? Channeled messages from group number 2's person. Dreams. Channeled messages from group number 2's person. Yes. Channeled messages from group number 2's person. What would group number 2's person say to them? We have passion. Yeah, there's a lot of passion that's been ignited recently. Maybe this person took like a subservient stance and all of a sudden they're like, oh shit. I don't know if you guys posted a picture or something happened where this person was like, shit. Okay, so how did this happen? Clarify, how did this happen for me? Six of Pentacles. I think from the start, they knew it was you. Like, it was like love at first sight, or they knew you were the person for them. And they knew they wanted to invest in this connection. I think you knew you wanted to invest in this connection. And then all of a sudden, a bunch of shit happened. So they're kind of like, with the Six of Pentacles, they're like, how did this happen? Because this was never even our intentions to begin with. Like, okay, so sorry I'm sniffling. It's allergy season, the cedar, yada, yada. Okay, we have the Page of Wands. Clarifying dreams. Yeah. Oh my God. As I said that, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, this person's like, I think dreams is literal. Like, I do think that you're popping up in their dreams, but I also think it's figurative in that they see a future with you. Like, they imagine these scenarios with you. They imagine like going on dates with you, going here with you, doing this with you, you wearing this outfit. Like, they imagine all these different things with you, and it makes them super happy and feel really like passionate. And then we have the Chariot. Okay, so we have yes. Clarify yes for me. Three of Swords. Clarify Three of Swords for me again. Get the Fool. So this is kind of giving me like they've been a no man, but now they're a yes man. And the reason they were a no man was because they were very afraid of getting hurt by you. And so they were not taking the opportunity. They weren't expressing themselves the way, they weren't coming towards you the way that they should be. And now they're saying yes, but they kind of are like, I'm saying yes to potentially being hurt as well. And I accept that for myself. Because if it brings me a new beginning, so be it. But I rather take the risk than not take it at all, is kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune clarifying passion and the World. Bitches, what the fuck? This is crazy. You guys know that, right? This is crazy. Like, I'm telling you, I'm mapping this out for you, and it sounds very like fictional, and then it's all just being clarified by truth. Like, if you've been in no contact with this person, I'm trying not to be loud because my kid is sleeping. You've been in no contact with this person. If you've been in separation, like, I'm telling you, this is coming full circle. Like, I'm telling you, there are changes here. Okay, clarify you're my truth. Like, this person wants to turn over a new chapter with you. We have the Fool. These are 3 cards, 3 major arcana, but also 3 cards about change, like a new beginning. Like, can we start over? Can we give this another go? Can we do this properly? Page of Cups. Bitches, come on. Page of Cups. Can I tell you my truth? You're my truth. Can I tell you that? Can I express that to you? I want to express that to you. Wow. Reading's over. We're done. No, I'm just kidding. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this person is fully, like, you know? This person finds you very seductive, very sexy and beautiful, and, like, sort of like a temptress. But they're very seduced by you're giving me siren energy. I feel like you guys have really beautiful siren eyes. Okay. We need to let each other go. I don't react when people mention you. You came closer than anyone. I left you before you could leave me. I feel like that is true. And I hid who I really am from you. I do want to pull some oracle. We have Time and Tide, Oceanic Spells and Rituals, and Lumeria Returns, Earthy, Spiritual, Community, Ocean, Conservative. All right, we need to let each other go. Seven of Pentacles. So this person is like, we need to give this another go and see if this is really what we think it is, or we need to just like let it go. But they're like, I can't let it go. Like, we can't let each other go. It's kind of like the energy I'm getting. We have the Six of Pentacles and now we have the Seven of Pentacles. Like, this person wants to build something with you, something solid. And they do really want to express this to you. Whereas I feel like in the past, they've been very stoic. I don't react when people mention you. The Knight of Swords. Now all of a sudden they want to be very like, they want to come correct. And then we have you came closer than anyone and the Nine of Swords. It's like they really did push you away, and they kind of like, sorry with the sniffling, I'm so sorry. And they kind of like put themselves in a mental prison of their own making. Like, they did this to themselves. Ten of Wands. I left you before you could leave me. And maybe they thought there wouldn't be any effect, but it affected them so much. Like, it actually hurt them even more. Yeah, King of Cups. With I hid who I really am from you. King of Cups. They have big, big feelings for you. This person has love for you. Like, they love you. And I know that would probably for some of you come as a surprise here. This is someone that thinks that you're very like fertile and feminine and beautiful. They want to like put a baby in you. This person thinks you're very, very gorgeous and sexy and just naturally beautiful. And I think this person felt like so mesmerized by you. I'm surprised we haven't gotten the Devil, but it feels like they've turned over from that energy into a more emotionally mature energy with the King of Cups showing up. But it feels like this person, you know, maybe even thought you put a spell on them because they were so like obsessed with you and they couldn't even like get their bearings on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, really interesting. Okay. Yeah, King of Cups. I mean, this person has a lot of feelings for you. For yourself and keep an open mind. Okay, so some of you are actively trying to walk away from this energy, and maybe by walking away from the energy, it really just brought it back to you because it was your kind of way of like releasing it and thus manifesting it. So in the extended, I am going to be talking about their perception of you. I'm going to do some more channeled messages, and I'm going to talk about their next action towards you, if any. So let's pull a few more channeled messages before we get there. We have, we will be together again. See, I told you. They want to reconcile. They want to express themselves. I remember every detail of that day. So this person replays the times that you spent together over in their head again. Like, they almost imagine it and like know it in vivid detail. Like, this person maybe even holds on to the memories of you guys. I hide behind material things and I am becoming a better person. All right, so I'm going to clarify these energies in the extended, which is linked down below. We're going to be also talking about their perception of you and how they're seeing you and perceiving you right now, as well as what are their next actions? What are they going to do next? That is going to be linked down below. If that resonated for you, I would recommend watching the extended. If not, if we're parting ways here, that's a-okay. I love you guys. I hope that resonated, and I will see you in your next reading. All right, hello group number 3. If you guys chose the white Numan tarot deck, this is for you. So let's get into it. We are going to be talking about what would your person say to you. This is for those of you who are in a connection where you feel like the communication is really blocked, or maybe you guys are in no contact, or maybe you're in separation, or you know, whatever it is. And there will be the option to extend. In the extension, we are going to be doing some more channeled messages, but we will be mainly talking about their perception of you and their next actions towards you. So let's get into it here though, and we'll see if it resonates for you. We're starting off strong with the Queen of Wands here. Group number 3, what would their person say to them? For group number 3, what would their person say to them? We have the Page of Swords and the Two of Wands. I'm not reading reversals, by the way. Group number 3, what would the person say to them? We have the Four of Cups. The first thing that's popping up in my head is like, okay, well, we got an extra card, but I will take it because it's the Lovers. The first thing popping up in my head is like, they feel like you're out of their league, okay? They feel like you're too good for them. And they're not really sure like where this connection could go. Now, I don't know why, we'll dive into it, but that's the first thing that's kind of like popping through. With the Queen of Wands to start, and the main energy being the Two of Wands here, I feel like this person's like, you know, where could this really go? You know, I don't know if they're saying that because this person's married or they're taken, or you're married and you're taken, or they're just have self-esteem issues, or maybe you haven't shown interest in them. I don't know just quite yet. But I do know that there is sort of a very fascinating element to this connection and this attraction between you two. And I do feel like with the Lovers, it might be felt on both sides here, okay? But we have the Queen of Wands to start. So this person is seeing you as someone who, ouch, is very creative, passionate, vibrant is what I'm hearing. Someone who has a really kind of exciting personality and is just so fresh and new. Like I'm hearing like a breath of fresh air. Like I feel like this person views you as a breath of fresh air, okay? And I feel like this person feels very like magnetically drawn to you. With the Page of Swords, I do feel like you guys are very compatible. I don't know if you're coworkers and they just feel like you overlook them, or there's like a sense of you not seeing them, or there's some sort of institution involved, I feel like, for some of you, okay? So clarify the Queen of Wands for me. They see you as very stylish as well. Like you guys are dressed to the nines. You have Seven of Wands. Heartbreaker energy. They feel like people fight for you, fight over you. Like they feel like you have no problem leaving people in the dust as well. Maybe they know personally people that have fought over you or fought for you. We have Temperance, clarify it. We have the Page of Swords. They're over there like pouring coffee and they see two people fighting over you and they're like, oh, interesting. Like I feel like this person takes a more passive backseat approach. And that's why it kind of gives me this element of like they're a coworker, or there's something forbidden, or there's an element of like being overlooked. And I think it's because they lurk in the shadows almost and admire you. Group number 3. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords. It's like the slow, steady wins the race type of energy this person's sort of betraying. I do feel like this person loves talking to you, would love to like, I feel like you guys talk a lot to each other, like there's a kinship or a friendship here, but I don't think it's about feelings, okay? I don't think it is at all, and I do think that kind of haunts them at night. The Nine of Wands, I feel like this person holds a lot of space for you. They're very afraid of rejection by you. There's something very alluring about you. I mean, duh, with the Queen of Wands, but like even more so, it's like the eyes, Chico, they never lie. There's something about the way you look at this person that's just like magnetizing to them. We have the Hangman. Okay. And we have the Emperor. Wow, it's a big spread. Yeah, this person's like trying to see things from a different perspective with the Hangman clarifying judgment in accordance to you. Like, could there be a future here? But they're just really unsure, like, how you feel for them. But there's something about the way you look at them, your eyes, your lips, how your facial features tie into each other that is just so... To them, it's like watching a movie, okay? Like watching a famous actress or actor on screen is kind of like the visual I'm getting. We have the Emperor clarifying the Lovers. This person is very stuck on you, okay? I didn't even want these 2 extra cards and they came out in their major arcana. This person is like, they have tunnel vision for you. They have sort of a tunnel vision mindset for you as well. Like they can't stop thinking about you. They're very drawn to you. And they're wondering if it's mutual, okay? So let's do some channel messages. What would this person say to you? I wish things could be different. What would this person say to you? Group number 3. What would group number 3's person say to them? So many things remind me of you. This person thinks about you a lot, and they think about things, and then they think about you. Like you're the first thing to come to your mind. There's something about how you accessorize as well, like your jewelry, your earrings. My life is not as together as it seems. I wish I could take back my words. I want to be more than friends. Okay, and I'm starting to understand our connection. All right, so let's clarify these. So this person wants to be more than friends, which gives me that indicator that y'all could possibly have them in the friend zone. Clarify, I wish things could be different. I wish things could be different. We have the 3 of Cups. So there's a friendship energy here, and maybe even a friend group, like a mutual friend group. For some of you, this is going to be a smaller energy of the collective, but for some of you, like your boyfriend's friend has a crush on you. You know what I'm saying? There's some sort of element here that's like forbidden, or like an ex, and then you guys stayed friends with them, or someone you go to school with, someone you work with, some sort of institution. You will know what I'm talking about, okay? So many things remind me of you. Clarify, so many things remind me of you. Ace of Swords. Wow, this person thinks about you a lot. Like you live in this person's head rent free. And I feel like every time they are reminded of you, they want to pick up their phone and text you, but it's like not appropriate is kind of what I'm getting. My life is not as together as it seems. 5 of Wands. I wish I could take back my words. Clarify, I could take back my words. I wish I could take back my words. And it doesn't have to be negative. People interpret this card all the time as like, I wish I could take back my words. And it's like they said something sharp or cutting. It could be that they flirted with you, or they said something out of pocket and they're like embarrassed about it, okay? I wish I could take back my words. Clarify, I wish I could take back my words. We have the Tower. Okay. Maybe this person did say something a little shocking to you and it messed up the dynamic, or they said something that they're embarrassed about, or, Clarify the Tower. The Sun. Maybe this person revealed their feelings for you a little bit and they wish they hadn't. Because maybe you didn't reciprocate. Maybe they wish they could have pulled back. Clarify, I want to be more than friends. Like, maybe this person's like, you know those memes where it's like, I wish I was mysterious, but I talk too much? It's like this person wishes that they were more mysterious, have more game or something, is kind of like what I'm hearing. I want to be more than friends. Clarify, I want to be more than friends. Clarify, I want to be more than friends. We have, wow, the 9 of Cups. You make this person really, really happy. And I'm almost imagining every cup here is like, yep, you have this, you have that, you have this. Like you're checking off all these boxes for them. And they're just like, you're like the perfect person for me. Like I wish I wasn't fucking friend zoned right now. And I'm starting to understand our connection. And then we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of Pentacles. Duh. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Wow. It's like they're like, I would just have it all if I just had you. I'd have the 10 of Cups if I just had you. I'd have the 10 of Pentacles if I just had you. It's like kind of what this person is thinking right now. Like I would have all these things if you were in the picture, if you were in the dynamic. Okay, so what else? Let's do some more. Space is needed. You're beautiful. Yeah, this person's very attracted to you. Distractions. There's so much I want to say, but I can't find the words. They really like your vibe, and you make me better. Okay. So they could feel like you have a lot of distractions around you, and they don't really want to interrupt that. There could be some sort of separation right now between y'all. We have the Six of Pentacles. This person wants to give to you. They almost feel like they can't come towards you without like presenting you with something, like a gift or a service or an offer of some sort. Okay, Three of Swords, clarifying distractions. This person could feel like maybe you are unavailable emotionally, you're unavailable to be in a relationship, you're heartbroken, you're currently with somebody. There's some sort of third party dynamic for some of you. Okay, we have the 5, 6, 7, 8 of Pentacles. There's so much I want to say, like in that, I want this. I want to work on this with you. I want to invest in this with you. Like they want to have these like conversations, but they'd be so out of pocket because this is not somewhere that y'all have gone together before. You know what I'm saying? 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords. You know, and I think it brings them great anxiety thinking about crossing over that threshold. There's sort of an element of jeopardizing what you guys already have right now, and an element of you maybe even being unemotional or emotionally unavailable. Okay, unrequited love. Yes. Okay, so in the extended, we are going to be talking about this person's perception of you. We're going to be doing more channeled messages. We're going to be talking about their next move towards you, if any. But let me pull some more channeled oracle. I wish I had treated you better. We need to let each other go. I hope that you can forgive me one day. So there was something that went down. I'm going to clarify these in the extended. I hid who I really am from you, and the timing just wasn't right for you. So there's some sort of truth that this person has to reveal to you. I'm going to reveal these in the extended. We're going to talk about their perception of you as well as their next move towards you. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the extended if this resonated. If not, I love you, and I will see you guys in your next reading.